Good morning, Adelaide. Lions get active. These are the guys with me this morning, so thank you for joining us this morning. Good morning, it's Sunday morning. We are here in Wallaroo. We're at the Wallaroo Footy Club for the Lions Get Active walk. My name is Andrew Stacey. I'm from the City of Adelaide Lions Club. But these are the guys walking with me. We're various Lions from the district, and we'll get a chance to talk to them as we're walking around the footy oval here. As you can see, it is foggy as we may be walking in the clouds. It's a little bit cool, but we'll get walking, we'll get warmed up from there. So let's get going. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Let's get cracking.
Who's got the oranges?
So
who's cut them up?
thank you for joining me this morning, wherever you are. Hopefully it's a bit warmer wherever you are. These guys are going to chat behind me, but I'm going to have a chance to chat with as many of these guys as I can as we walk around the oval, as we warm up. So excuse my fingers and my hands in my pocket. But I hope you're well wherever you are, whether it's in Adelaide, in the 201C1 district, in South Australia, the 201C2 district. Morning, Evelyn. Peter's sharing what we're doing already online. Morning, Evelyn and John. They were at the dinner last night. Welcome from wherever you are in Australia, and welcome to wherever you are in the world. Morning, Val, or good evening, Val, late night over in Fleetwood, following us as you do. Morning, Evelyn. I'm sure you are warm. I bet you're loving it in that warm room wherever you are. So I appreciate these bold people to come out on a cold Sunday morning here in Wallaroo. John is there. Morning, Julie. Morning, Uncle Billy. My regular followers, which is marvellous. So this morning we've got Shirley from Peterborough. We've got Steve Fawcett from Augusta. Peterborough from City of Adelaide is here. We've got Peter and Meg from Elizabeth Playford. We've got Ray from the City of Adelaide as well. And we've also got Zig from West Beach. So we've got a fair representation today from the district and from various clubs around Adelaide and South Australia, which is marvellous to see. So hopefully you're getting your exercise in wherever you are, whether it's on a treadmill at home or an exercise bike at home and you're keeping warm, or if you're braving the elements as we are. It's a little bit cool. There's probably more worried about feet getting wet on the oval than anything. But the fog rolled in yesterday here in Wallaroo, and apparently it was here for most of the day. When Patricia and I arrived, we didn't see the fog, so we were a little bit surprised. Morning, girls. Morning, Mum and Dad. They're following. It is not only a special day. Yeah, Alex Coates from Salisbury. My apologies. Alex is with us as well. So from Salisbury, he's been represented too. My apologies. I knew I was going to miss someone there. So a special edition of the Lions Get Active walk here at Wallaroo. We had the district handover last night, which was a lovely night, not far from here, at the Lawn Bowls Club. And while we're walking here this morning, there'll be some members of the district cabinet getting ready for our cabinet meeting that we have at 10 o'clock this morning as well. So that's the reason why we're here today. We get to walk in early. We'll go for half an hour maximum, so that some of us can go get coffees and defrost, and that'll give us time for people to do any preparation they need to, ready for a meeting at 10 o'clock. But it's also a bit of a special day for two of our Lions here. They've already had a special song sung to them, and they'll cop it again during our district meeting. So it just happens to be Lion, Alex and Patricia's birthdays today. So happy birthday to these marvellous people. Morning, Lynn.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to Alex.
And Patricia.
Birthday to you.
Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! So happy birthday to you too.
Thank you.
Alex is there behind me. So what a lovely day it is. So we're getting lots of people hope you're following us this morning, which is great. Lots of birthday wishes coming your way, guys. I'm going to drop back while we're not sure how many laps we're going to get done today, but we'll try and walk for half an hour.
We need to do a special shout out.
Steve, shout out to
Lance and Lady Di, who are tucked up in bed in their nice room warm, who just flatly refused. Contemplate coming out.
Didn't even enter their thoughts. So, yeah, not such a silly idea to be staying in your comfy rooms or homes wherever you are, but that's all right. So we'll see how many laps we get done today. Not sure. it's a regular footy oval. It's probably about 500-600 metres long, so we'll see if we can get at least 4 laps in the half an hour. But we'll go for half an hour so that we can, like I said, we can go get coffees and defrost and get ready for our cabinet meeting at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to make my way around the group here. There's not too much for me to share from a diabetes point of view, so just a reminder, this Lions Get Active walk is all about diabetes awareness and wellbeing awareness, so lots of people getting their wellness taken care of while we're walking around. So there's not too much for me to share from a diabetes point of view, so this is an opportunity where we get to promote Lions, various clubs, individuals and the district as well. So a nice promotional video here so that we can actually get to know some of the district members. So this is certainly worthwhile for any Lions clubs in South Australia as to who some of our district members are if you haven't met them before in person. I'll ask them a couple of questions and get to know them a little bit. So I'm going to start here with Steve just purely because he's closest to me. Steve Fawcett from Port Augusta. What's your official position in the club now? You're not president, are you?
No, I'm was the president till just recently, and now I'm the immediate past president.
Beautiful. And so, how long have you been part of district? And so maybe what's your role on district?
Zone chair, which I did last year as well. This is my second year.
Yep.
And the GST coordinator.
GST, which is, for those who don't know, is a Global Services Team Coordinator. And so it's not the infamous tax that Australia has. So Steve's got an important portfolio with the GST, the Global Service Team Coordinator. So obviously that's the coordinator for all the services that any Lions club run, any sort of programs. And so if they need support, Steve is the man to get in contact with from that point of view. How long have you been part of Lions? How long have you been a member for?
About 5 years.
So he's a complete and utter newbie, even younger than me.
Yeah,
from a Lions point of view then.
Yeah,
So given the fact that we have Lions who have been serving their clubs for 50 plus years, I only joined in 2014, which means Steve only joined in 2015. So we are complete and utter newbies when it comes to Lions compared to other people. What got you involved?
I used to be in Apex.
Yeah.
In Port Augusta, and
keep it down back there.
they've got age limits, so
They do.
keep stretching out. But in the end, it was Lion Lorenzo.
Yeah.
He taught me into coming over the line, so it's been an enjoyable time.
Absolutely. So you've really thrown yourself in there, getting into presidency and this role so quickly. Then it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
A humble man.
Either want to do it or you don't.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so our club in Port Augusta today is having our strides.
Absolutely. So for those who don't know, sorry to interrupt there. So Port Augusta for the last couple of years have run a Strides event, which is all about diabetes awareness as well. So what else would you like to let us know about with that one?
Yeah, well, Strides is diabetic awareness program that's Lions International, so it's a recognised event that happens around the world.
Yep.
And essentially it's about doing what we're doing now. We have a 2.5 and a 5 kilometre walk, and it's just about getting people to become active.
Yep.
The more active you are, the less chances of getting diabetes, depending on, there's lots of conditions that go with that.
Lots of other factors, yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, we have the traditional Lions barbecue.
Yep.
And but we get more healthy choices. So rather than anything real fatty, it's all low fat.
Yep.
We try various different sorts of sausages and nice lean steaks and soups. So
Yep. Is it a fundraiser?
well, it kind of is. We ask for gold coin donation.
Yeah.
From that perspective, and that all goes back into diabetic awareness. But we also have the local optometrist.
Okay.
So he comes down, and the rest of his crew, they clean glasses. They talk about eyes. Because that's really important.
Absolutely,
for diabetic.
Yep.
we've got diabetic educators that come in and talk about healthy choices and why.
Sweet.
And then we've got orthopedic people talking about feet
Also
care.
about feet. Yeah.
And
I mentioned a bit of feet last week.
yeah,
actually.
we also have another Lions member who's a physio.
Oh, cool.
So Diva. So he comes in and talks about the importance of why you need to warm up and about muscles and not overdoing it. You know, it's all common sense stuff. So
It is.
yeah, well, there's nothing common about common sense. So we get those health professionals together,
awesome.
and it's like have the tents and everything, can just set up like a little village, and away we go.
Sweet, so it gives people plenty of opportunity to at least ask those questions and talk to the experts, and that's awesome.
Yeah, and we got
So that's later today, isn't it?
That's today. That's happening 10 o'clock. They walk.
Yep.
And we got 3 kilos of jelly beans. So
Sugar-free jelly beans, I'm assuming.
yeah, sugar-free. Local chemists donated them.
Yeah, cool.
We get the little money bags, and we put 10 jelly beans in each one.
Yeah, right.
It's supposed to be on the 7 o'clock here.
That's awesome. And so, how many years have you run strides? Is it last
Only
year?
2. Yeah, last year, this year.
Yeah.
Which becomes part of
Oh, right.
all the people that into the strides event.
Yep.
We count those people, they register, and then the kilometres they walk, that gets added up to every other club in the district, and goes towards the lap.
Lap them up,
Back in November,
And then when they came out with the story, they presented
the Australian version that you have during the diabetic week. So the idea is that we try to get enough people to walk around the outside map of Australia.
So Australia-wide are taking on Lap the Map as a project, so clubs can choose to be involved with that or not. And so I spoke to Steve last time I saw him. We talked about even just adding up the Ks that we do for the Lions Get Active walk as well, and I've sent that info through to Steve, so hopefully you got that. And we'll keep adding those numbers, but there's certainly nothing stopping us doing our own stride events or anything like that can add to that. So
I was just talking with Shirley from Peterborough, and when you said you got followers out there that tune in, and just besides counting all our steps, we should actually count all the virtual.
Absolutely,
We can have a virtual. Lap them up as well.
Absolutely,
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's certainly different ways other people
Does it
can
count
get
on
involved.
the treadmill, does it?
Yeah,
It should do.
It sounds like John Muller was saying that anything that Lions do, to do with walking or healthy, can all be counted.
That's all right. Maybe we need to set up a Fitbit
Maybe.
account with everyone. Registered.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal.
If there's a way that can be done,
And we'll get West Speech to supply everybody with a.
I'm liking that.
Steve, thank you for that, my friend. Much appreciated. Thanks, Steve.
No worries.
Thanks, buddy. Well, since I just happen to be right next to Mr. Peter Corndorfer
Morning,
from
Andrew.
Elizabeth, how are you?
Good.
Good. So from Elizabeth Playford, out in the northern suburbs of Adelaide, for those who don't know. What's your role at Elizabeth?
So I just stepped in again as the club president.
Yep. Second year.
Yep, second year.
Beautiful. Morning, Pat. Good to see you.
Previous roles have been secretary and other things.
And what's your role on district?
So I'm the PR officer.
Yep.
Sell everything Lions. Promote the organisation.
And Peter's
any
always been
special events and things that are happening.
And Peter's always been helpful, really supportive of this club and City of Adelaide Lions Club and this program when it comes to sharing these videos that we do each week on the district Facebook page as well. So it's much appreciated that you do that each week. Well, how long have you been a Lion for?
Joined in, be 7 years this year for me.
Oh, so again,
In
you're still
October,
fairly newish then.
Yep.
And so have you always been part of Elizabeth?
I joined at the Edinburgh club branch, which was a club branch of Elizabeth Playford Lions.
Okay.
On the RAF base. Sadly, through a couple of health issues, we lost some members, and I moved to the parent club.
Yeah, I didn't even know that one existed.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. They used to run a event at Gamaraka. It was the only event they ran, which was a show and shine car show. So, which raised some money for spinal cord research and various other programs.
Oh, cool. Online we've got Indy saying hello, Peter.
Hello, Indy. How are you?
Jeez. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a bit. Well, so it's the pity that obviously the members dropped off and the club itself had to fold, but
yeah. But a few members moved to other clubs or stayed with Elizabeth Playford like I did.
Yeah, cool.
So we'll try and kick off another one.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. See how we go. So any defence members, emergency services members out there, police. We're looking at maybe a defence, emergency services and police Lions Club like they have in New South Wales.
Yeah, right.
So please contact us through the page.
Absolutely. So Peter's, even though Peter's only been, well, not only, but he's been alive for 7 years, the amount of information he's picked up over the years has been amazing. So the ideas that we can get has been huge. I had an idea just right then that New South Wales have such a club, but Peter's always trying to be innovative in trying to establish new programs or new clubs within the district, and huge player within the district as well. So partner to Meg, who was a district governor a couple of years ago, and so obviously through all the connections that Peter's making, he's learning bucket loads, and so there's heaps to share. So
yeah, I think it's got to do how much you're willing to put yourself out. Like yourself, Andrew, you're happy to put yourself out, to visit other clubs, ask those questions, and that's how we learn. So those new clubs is part of my other role in the district, the global membership chair. So my job is to try and establish new clubs, help existing clubs get new members, and maintain the organisation very healthy.
Yeah, which is a big job from where we are in from our membership point of view. We've lost a few members and clubs in the last couple of months with everything going on. So we've got a bit of a task ahead of us to get our numbers back up there. But Peter and our District Governor Tony have got a plan in place to instigate a few ideas and actually have a strategic plan to try and get membership back up there. So in the city of Adelaide, in Adelaide, I guess it's a little bit easy with the population you've got to try and recruit, but out in the country towns, it's definitely more of a challenge, and so there's lots of asking for help to try and get membership up in those country clubs. So,
but these days with Zoom and everything else that we've got, technology, there's clubs happening that are spread across the whole state. They meet by Zoom and they do virtual fundraising. Various other things. So if you have got a passion, and it may not be a huge amount of people where you are, but across the state we might be able to get 20, 30, 40 people together that drive that passion and do something about it. And that's what Lions is about, is to help the community.
And you don't have to put in heaps of hours, as I've mentioned on these videos before. Coda, how are you, buddy? You don't have to put in heaps of hours. If you've just got a couple of hours, even in a month, to do something, that's always going to be appreciated. So out there, I know guys that I talk to, you know, they have that idea. If I'm going to commit wholeheartedly, and therefore if they don't have that time, they're not going to commit. But you don't always have to take that on. There are other ways to still contribute and still feel like you are contributing. So
2 to 4 hours a month. If that's all you can give, that's all you give. And that's fine. I mean, some of the other interesting clubs we've got around the country is New South Wales and Victoria have an autism club. So that has friends, parents, carers and people on the spectrum as members of the club. So it's actually combining everyone together. And they've done some good worthwhile things just recently. They made a heap of care packs and mask kits up for nurses.
Sweet.
So just little things that help those that putting in a lot of effort. And say thank you, I guess.
I guess sometimes you get the picture of Lions and you see, you know, full-on disaster reliefs in certain countries, or you see, you know, housing being built, or, you know, massive bags of rice being given out to those who are hungry and that are obviously doing it tough because that's their country where they're coming from. But I guess obviously here in Australia we're a bit lucky, and so some of those contributions don't have to be as big, but they have a huge impact on those who actually receive
Except
those
in the
gifts.
last probably 6 months with
Well,
droughts, bushfires, and now in a pandemic. But I mean, this morning proved that you can still get out and do a few things, be with people that you care about, enjoy the company of.
Absolutely, and that's where again I promoted on these videos is that whether you've got diabetes or not, you can come on out. If you need just certainly an exercising option, we're here for you to come out and just have a chat to people. How you doing, honey? Indy's writing so many messages. Yeah, so if you just need a social group to come and walk with, even if you don't want to fundraise for a club, if you come out with the Lions Get Active program, you are automatically helping us spread the awareness of diabetes and wellness. And if that's how you want to contribute to a club, then that's an option for you.
More than welcome, that's right.
So,
and I think sometimes we forget about that social aspect, that connection. And it was driven home when we had our first face-to-face meeting end of June in my club. Just the joy and relief in people. It was a real weight lifted of them.
it was.
The spirits were lifted. A lot of people are suffering depression, anxiety at the moment. So to be able to meet in small groups is really important to release that. There's a couple other clubs that I might mention that we have in the States. So we do have a club branch as part of Prospect Blair Athol, that's the deaf footballers.
Who I played with for a few years.
That
was an experience and a half.
Small world.
But they weren't, as far as I know, they weren't a Lions branch club back then.
Not at that stage, no.
But that was a bizarre experience. It was great.
Yeah, that's good.
It was just bizarre to play with people who are hard of hearing and deaf. That was just weird.
So we'd like to maybe expand that so it's not just about their football, but Lions has great programs to support the deaf and hard of hearing with our hearing dogs and other projects we've got out there. A lot of people may know the hearing dogs, but they don't know that we also do what they call sound systems for people. So it's a system that if an emergency alarm goes off in the house, the lights flash, and if the front doorbell rings, the light comes on. So little simple visual triggers that help those that are hearing impaired. We take it for granted.
Absolutely.
But
Hammers, how are you, buddy?
And the other one is our Lions Against Violence club branch. That's through Norwood. So they're about fighting domestic violence and other forms of violence as well within the community.
And also the effects. I was talking to the coordinator, Paddy, who talked about the effects that it has on those people, whether you're directly involved with the violence or you're a witness of it all, or if you're somehow otherwise affected. That branch club helps out with those who are around that scenario as well. So
and sometimes it's just maybe just someone being there that an individual can call. Well aware that most of us don't have the qualifications to do that real impact stuff, but just to be a phone call away for people.
You too, buddy.
That's important. And that goes with mental health as well.
And that's the thing, So I was just talking, Hammers is online, I was just saying hello.
Are we going again? Or
We'll go, what's the time?
After 9.
Is it? We'll go,
It's 5 past.
let's go one more lap. Because I'm going to talk to the lovely, thank you, Peter. I'm going to talk to the lovely Shirley. Shirley's freezing her butt off here. Thanks, Steve.
And the one puffing.
We're going to do one more lap.
Okay.
I haven't got around to everyone, which is fine, because Peter just kept on talking and talking, which is fine.
Funny about that.
But it's really worthwhile that we talked to Shirley. I only met Shirley, probably only 12 months ago.
Yep.
Lovely, bubbly personality. Always lights up the room with a smile.
Oh, isn't he lovely? I didn't even have to pay him.
I know. Ray's over there in the background.
Oh, he's taking the lead.
He's taking off. He's getting the pace up a little bit, which is cool. Wanted to talk to Shirley real quick. Now, Shirley is from Peterborough Lions Club.
Yes.
Is it Peterborough District?
Peterborough District, yes.
And so that takes care of the surrounding areas as well.
Yep.
Now, it's important to talk to Shirley because not only is she camouflaged with the grass behind her, but we thought
green tree frog green.
Exactly. You'll notice that if Shirley's wearing a shirt which is promoting where our district convention is later this year in October. So in Peterborough, the district convention for the 201C1 district is in Peterborough, and Shirley is heading up the committee, the organising committee. So I thought it might be a good idea, a good chance for you to talk about the convention coming up.
Yeah,
and if there's anything else that you want to have a chat about. So.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, we all know COVID has affected us. We're still going strong. We're just still saying it's on. We're booking everything and ordering everything. And so it's the 16th to the 18th of October.
Yep.
In Peterborough.
I haven't been to Peterborough yet. It's a lovely little town.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And Tony have been there.
Yeah, lots of accommodation. It's only a little town of 1,500 people, but we've got a beautiful town hall there, and it's quite spectacular. And we've got activities and attractions there, so we're going to incorporate the best things about Peterborough and the convention. So got a good business session happening.
Beautiful.
Some guest speakers.
Excellent.
Got a good band for the night for the gala dinner. And
gala dinner.
Highlighting what's the title of the eyes?
Recycle for Sight.
Recycle for Sight
program.
So we're focusing on that. Got a whole collection of glasses coming up. We'll just demonstrate how we what we do and where we send them to. So we're looking forward to the night. It'll be really good.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the whole convention on the whole.
Yep, absolutely. We've got a mayoral reception Friday night. And, everybody's invited, not the executives. So
and that's what I've been promoting on.
I think that's lovely to know that we all as Lions can do this.
Absolutely. So for those who have followed the Lions Get Active, I've talked about it a few times, so I'll mention it again. The convention that we've got in October in Peterborough it's open to all Lions, whether you are part of the district, whether you've been a Lion for 50 years or 5 days.
Yep, absolutely.
It's open to every Lions member across our district, and really it's even open to Lions from other districts as well. So if you're visiting Adelaide, if you're visiting South Australia and you go to Peterborough at that time of the year, obviously more than welcome. So any Lions from any club across South Australia, like I said, no matter whether you've just joined or you're the club president and you have a role or whatever it is, everyone is more than welcome to come along to Peterborough. Spend a weekend there. Even if you just come for one night, you don't have to go for the whole thing. Just come along even Saturday to the Sunday.
Well, Sunday is going to be a great fun day down at Steamtown.
Yes.
So Steamtown's a heritage rail museum. And we're going to just have lots of activities again down there.
Beautiful.
Make it a great day for the kids as well. So
so bring your family, bring your friends along, bring the kids along, and it's one of those things where some of us who have been Lions for a few years, we know what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly.
And we enjoy catching up with each other and everything else. But if we could open this up to everyone else, so that'd be worthwhile. And so I know that it's the first time I've said this, but what I'll be doing is when we're there for the convention, I'll live stream parts of it, and that way again it gets it out there. I'm not sure if I'll do a walk on the Sunday morning yet. I'll figure that out. I've got plenty of time to figure that out. But what I'll definitely be doing is promoting and putting live feeds of what's happening at the district convention where I'm allowed to, when I'm allowed to. Can't do it during business sessions and whatnot, but we'll see if we can get around and talk to people and get a vibe of the whole thing, and that way we're still spreading what's going on, and that way people know what's going on within the Lions as well.
It'll be great.
So
it'll be great.
We are looking forward to it. So anyone come along, if you're interested in coming along, registration forms are
next week.
They're coming out online.
On the 1st of August.
Beautiful. So 1st of August. Registration is opening, and that way you can let us know. eyesonpeterborough.com.au. Beautiful.
And we've got a Facebook page as well. So
have a look. Yeah, absolutely. Have a look. Thank you for that.
Thank you. My pleasure. Okay.
Yeah. How long
Time for a hot shower.
How long have you been alive for?
8 years.
So again, you're a newbie as well.
Newbie, and ditto with Steve, immediate past president.
Yes.
So secretary this year.
The secretary this year.
Yeah. So no, it's been a great journey. always wanted to do it, and my deceased father-in-law, he was a charter member for Peterborough.
Oh,
so,
cool.
you know, that's 40 years ago last year. So, yeah, we did really well. Yeah.
Well, thanks for that, Shirley. No, that's all right, no problem at all. I haven't got around to everyone today. Most of us are still here though. Steve's taking a couple of photos in front of me. So I appreciate everyone coming along. Some of us are walking on the other side of the gate there. But thanks Peter, thanks Zig.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks Ray. Thanks guys for being part of it. I hope you have a good Sunday everyone, whether you're in Adelaide or South Australia or wherever you are in the world. This is Andrew Stacey for the City of Adelaide Lions Club Lions Get Active program. Johnny B, how are you, buddy? You just coming to the end of it. As always, if you've got any questions about Lions, Lions Club, one that's near you, or diabetes or wellness, drop me a line. You can find me on Facebook. If you want to send me a private message on Facebook to talk more, I can obviously talk to you more, whether it's a number or an email or something like that. So thank you for joining us this Sunday morning at the Wallaroo Footy Club. We're all going to get warmed up with a coffee or a tea, get ready for a cabinet meeting in a few minutes time. But thank you for joining us, Uncle Billy, Val, my girls, my mum and dad, the boys from work, Johnny B and Coda and Hammers. If I missed anyone, I apologise. I was trying to talk, so I saw that plenty of names were coming up. But if I missed you, I apologise. I'll catch up with comments or anyone else that was online later today. But thank you for joining us this morning. Have a great Sunday wherever you are. Have a great week. And I'll see you next week. I may be at a new venue next week, or I might ask lovely Lion Lynn to do a yoga session. Need to figure that out. But I'll obviously keep everyone informed as the week goes on, so that you know where we are for the Lions Get Active program next Sunday. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Catch ya.